Here's the truth. Andrew Tate's return to the ring isn't just a fight, it's a laser aimed at the heart of the combat sports illusion. Tate versus Chase Demore, December 20th in Dubai. Title fight, heavyweight, for the Misfits belt. A man whose platform is built on ego and spectacle versus an actor turned fighter who's been massaged into this moment for pay-per-view clicks. We talked about real fighters, we celebrate wrestling backgrounds, we worship UFC names, but Tate, he's doing something different. He's ripping open the backstage pneumatic system and showing you the parts. He says he's the top G, fine, but here's where it gets real. His kickboxing past gives him some credentials. The legal storm behind his name gives the whole celebrity athlete model a dark mirror. His opponent, Demore, who steps in for the belt while the sport markets illusions and narratives over substance. So what does Tate's return actually expose? The narrative economy of modern fighting. Influencer fights, crossover boxing, titles that exist for clicks, not lineage. The battlefield of identity, Tate sells a persona. He's the gladiator and the provocateur. Meanwhile, the books dodge the angles he throws. The mismatch hype, he's going straight into a title fight. The risk reward for the promoter is zero if the narrative fails. The odds are stacked for the spectacle, not the competition. And that's the controversial part. If Tate wins, great, the spectacle is validated. If he loses, and I'm betting the geometry says he might, what happens to the empire? What happens to the fans who followed the persona over the pattern? Because here's my math. When someone makes a return like this, they're not betting on the fight. They're betting on attention, virality, monetizing ego. The fighter who wins leagues are not just winning fights. They're winning movements. They map space. They break geometry. They don't rely on spectacle. Tate's spectacle is massive, but when the bell rings, geometry doesn't care about followers, likes, or self-labels. If you want the full breakdown of why Tate is vulnerable by the numbers, not just hype, not just personality, but torque collapse, rhythm breaks, adaptations he hasn't shown since his prime, head to spiralcombat.com/bets. And yes, if you're paying attention, we accept crypto now. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and USDC for those who want instant access and no bank bullshit. But most importantly, don't get blinded by the persona, watch the angles, because Tate's return is more than just a fight. It's a test of what combat sports has become.